Okay, I've got a big problem here. Look at my Ringo Starr album. Not good. There it is. That's from 1973, and it was in storage with a bunch of my other records, and there was a flood. It went undetected for months, and all the paper and cardboard dried up against the record, and it's not a pretty sight. So what are we going to do? We either throw it out or we fix it. I'm going to try fixing it, and I'm putting it onto a microfiber cloth, and I've mixed up DIY record cleaning solution, which is 3/4 cup of distilled water. Distilled water, very important. You don't want the minerals from tap water, so you want distilled water. You want 1/4 cup of isopropyl alcohol, that's rubbing alcohol that you can get at any drugstore, and then 2 drops of dishwashing liquid, just to break the surface tension of the water. You want a very, very small amount. You spray that on and you wipe it on, as you're seeing here, and you just get it in the grooves. Make sure it's all covered. Keep it away from the label. Don't spray on the label. And then you let that sit for 5 minutes. And then you take out another microfiber cloth, a clean one, and you wipe in the direction of the grooves. You can go in both directions, but you don't want to go across the grooves. Look at all that guck. When we've done one wipe with that, we fold it over to get a clean part of the cloth and just work that solution in there. And just keep rubbing, just for a couple of minutes. And now we're going to do the other side. So I'm just going to, pick that up and flip it over. The other side isn't as bad, but it still needs a good going over. Again, avoid the label. Spray all around, and then just work it in with your fingers across the entire record. And when it's all ready, when it's all done, you let it sit for 5 minutes. And then you take out your cloth and again wipe in the direction of the grooves and flip it over to a clean and dry section and just continue. All right, let's have a look at it. Okay, we're going to let it shine in the light there, and it looks a lot better than it did a couple of minutes ago. Okay, so it's still damp. I'm going to take out just a drinking glass there, and I'm going to place that in the center and just let it rest on the label there above the ground so the air gets underneath it, and let that sit for about 10 minutes. And now the sleeve got damaged irreparably with that, so that's going to go out in the garbage. We can't really save that. You can get new sleeves from Amazon, and you're all set. I'm going to put that in. It's always a bit tricky to get that in there. All right, we're almost done. Look at that, good as new. But we got to test it, so let's see if this works. I'm going to put it on the record player, and I'm going to sync it up to my favorite track on this record that I bought in 1973. And let's keep our fingers crossed. Well, looks like that worked. This will work with any record that's even a little bit dusty and dirty. It doesn't have to be mold damaged in the way that I just showed. But if something has life in it and something to give, let's make it give it. All right. Hope you found this useful.